dealing with that crowd right now is our Michella Chester.
Yeah, Eric, it is crazy in here. The sellout streak continues for Texas volleyball, and this crowd is ready for an epic battle. One of the toughest places to play in the country for good reason. Coach, a brand new program this year, and now all coming together in the SEC tournament. Second straight upset. How gratifying is it for you to see it all pay off?
Yeah, I'm almost speechless right now, Michella. This is so cool. And 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, after we played Georgia at home, we went on Mission Savannah and
we have seen the impact of Jackie Moore night after night. What makes her so hard to stop right now?
Her vision is just so good. Like, she knows what blockers are up on every swing, and I've never coached anybody like that who has that ability. And
Coach, how do you keep the magic alive?
A&M's are really, really freaking good, so we'll see, but...
Thanks, Joe. You mentioned Malik Washington got the starting job, but he needs someone to throw the ball to. Certainly a big hole left by Ty Felton, who led the Big Ten in receptions and receiving yards last season. The two guys to highlight are Jaleel Farouk and Octavian Smith Jr., but Pep Hamilton said, if I've got to pick right now, my number one guy is Octavian. He was mentored by Ty Felton last season.
Anthony with the score, but some news on another receiver, Michella.
Yeah, guys, Cooper Barkay came off after his catch and looked like he was in a considerable amount of pain. He was grimacing on the bench before showing a little bit of a limp as he went over to the medical tent. I'll keep you posted and keep an eye out down here.
Cooper Barkay has been outstanding tonight, more than 100 yards receiving. The transfer from Harvard, yeah, just motioning to the bench there.
Steve Aird said in that last huddle he wants them out of system, hitting high, flat hands, be brave, and he pointed to that clock above the end zone. He said, aim for that clock. That's how high I want you hitting off this block.
Aim for the clock. That clock, the iconic clock here in this building, that's up there, so you're aiming high if you're Indiana.
How do you alleviate some of the pressure on your quarterback right now?
You know, we've got to certainly create some separation. They are playing suffocating coverage on.
Mimi is in the midst of her best season, but what a lot of people don't know is that she added 4 inches to her vertical this year alone. She can now touch 10-7.
Now, what type of challenges will this young quarterback face tonight?
Well, Landon Clark's got a few because he will be without 2 of his top receivers. I checked in moments before the game. Jamarian Dalton and Isaiah Furman are out. But the good news is Keenaz McMillian will be playing. I watched him warming up before the game. But on top of all of that, guys, he's got to stay upright. Duke had 8 sacks in the season opener versus Elon last season. Coach closed out that set, holding this normally high-tempo offense to below 200 hitting. What's working defensively to slow him down?
Well, we're just doing a good job getting our feet in front of us and low hands and getting a lot of good touches.
Coach, how do you pull from the momentum at the end of that set to get your offense back into its rhythm and tempo?
Yeah, we're close. You know, I think that
Landon Clark just came off the field, and let me tell you, this offense is fired up. They got the entire offense over here taking pictures, and they're saying, let's do this. If we can answer scores, we are in this thing.
A photo op here. Oh, hang on, Mimi and Carter do the interview so they can take another photo. Go ahead, Michella.
Mimi and Carter, you're headed to Kansas City. Mimi, I see some emotions from you. That doesn't come out often. What's bringing it out?
I just love this team so much, and we just fought so hard for this, and I absolutely love it.
Heading into this tournament, head coach Anders Nelson told us it wasn't an easy season by any means, but this team had 2 options coming into this week. Are you going to throw in the towel and give up, or are you going to choose to fight? They may have said it in some different words, but the sentiment was the same. This team chose to fight. And it was here that she found a new love for volleyball after feeling like she'd lost her joy for the sport. And she credits so much of that to this freshman class. She told me, they're like my sisters, but they completely changed my life, brought joy back into the game for me. Their energy, buy-in, selflessness. It reminds her every day that volleyball is fun, guys. And I'm seeing this happen firsthand in this match. Avery Tatum hitting negative in the first set, feeling tight, talking to coach about her nerves. And Jaden Jager, the freshman, going up to her saying, this is fun. Let's go out there and have fun. And I'm seeing some smiles from Avery Tatum now. It is so incredible to see. Listening to that Texas huddle, and there were high fives all around, a lot happier after that comeback set. Jared Elliott said, we are back in this thing. That was Texas volleyball. Now I just need to see some more of it. And then associate head coach Ben Josephson pulled his setter Ella Swindle and Tori Stafford aside Emily, and he said, I want you running rips and chips. And what that means for Tori Stafford is they're moving around the net where she's attacking. So a rip attack is a little bit closer to the middle. A typical outside is...
Marcus, you've been dialed into Texas volleyball and NCAA volleyball all season. What kind of pride have you taken in watching your daughter now competing at the SEC Championship?
It's been phenomenal. Like both of these teams are really, really good.
You know scouting reports, and you send them to Kari all the time. What was the pregame text before this one?
I told her one of them was you got to just stay in the moment. Obviously, find your shots. Don't think power all the time because people obviously relate that to you. And when you see the floor open, break the floor.
Dinner.
Coach, what will be most important here to pull off a reverse sweep?
Just got to get a little bit more variety on offense. Got to be able to score behind the center. Ace is doing a good job.
Welcome back to the All-State SEC Volleyball Tournament. Vandy leads 2-9 here with Georgia head coach Tom Black. Coach, what's the most important thing right now to change the trajectory of this game?
To get our service pressure going so they can't set the quick so much.
Really delivering right now.
Michella, Chester, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready, Eric, and so is Texas. I listened into that huddle. Assistant coach David Hunt, he looked around and he said, we're awesome at 5 sets. What are we, 5-0 this year? It was nods all around. He said, go out there and be proud and confident. Coach, last 3 drives resulted in a touchdown. How have you seen your young quarterback, Malik Washington, settle in, take control of the offense?
Yeah, like a lot of the freshmen, he's starting to settle down. And
Eva, reverse swept Texas for an SEC tournament title. To come back like that, what does that say about this team?
It just shows how much grit we have. I mean, not 1 second we doubted each other.
We can see the fire in your eyes in the big moments. Where does that grit and competitive fire come from?
I think it just comes from the confidence that I know my people behind me are going to cover me and I can take big reps in big moments. I'm just excited to celebrate with them.
Well, go celebrate, Eva. Thank you.
Thank you.